Welcome, one and all. We're going to be doing some chromatography at home. So I've gone ahead here and I have pre-cut all of our leaves for the sake of brevity. But I've got one of each of the leaves here just so you can see what we've got. I don't have any short glasses, which would have made this process a little bit easier, but this will have to do for now. I've got some 91% alcohol and then a wooden spoon so that we can muddle this because I don't own a mortar and pestle. So I'm gonna set this over here while we do this step, and hopefully you can at least see. I'm gonna pour, some alcohol in here. That's probably enough. Glass 2. And I wish I could tell you what these leaves are off the top of my head, but quite honestly, I just went into my backyard and grabbed whatever I could find off the trees nearby. I was gonna get some pecan leaves, but they're a little too tall for me without a ladder. I'm gonna take this boiling water off the stove over here so that nothing terrible happens. And then we go in and we do the best that we can. You can already see the color changing a little bit in there as we do that. But the second one, I get the sense that this would be a lot more efficient if we had the tools that we're supposed to have, but if this is good enough for YouTube, this is good enough for us, right? Okay, last one. I'll probably do a little bit more muddling off camera once we get these in the water bath. Okay, we're gonna clear these leaves out. And then bring this over here. I'll just move the camera again so you can see. I did make sure these are barely gonna fit in here. Get it at the right angle. And we take this water that I just had on the stove, and we hope that we don't cause a terrible mess. Okay, that's gonna be difficult to deal with in about half an hour. So they're just gonna sit there for a little while. They're gonna do their thing, and then we're gonna come back. All right, we're back. It has indeed done its thing. It's been closer to 45 minutes than 30 because I got a little distracted, but I went ahead and strained out the majority of our leaf sediments, and you can see they're all pretty, my cat, they're pretty much the same color, except this one's a little bit lighter. I've chopped up some filter paper, so switch angles again, and we're just gonna do our best with these long glasses. Sorry about him, he's a little needy. To let that sit in there, hanging the top off, so that we get a nice little trail without it leaning against the glass too much. That's uncooperative. Okay. We're gonna let that sit for about an hour and see if we can get some banding with these darker filter strips. So we actually ended up giving these closer to 2 hours because they weren't really cooperating at the hour mark. In an ideal world, the alcohol down here will serve as the stationary phase, while the filter paper is the mobile phase, allowing the alcohol to travel up it, and different molecules will travel at different speeds based on polarity. Let's see if we've got any banding here. This one went really far up the paper. Not really seeing anything, and it could be because of the color of the filter paper on all three of them, honestly. But yeah, we've just got the one there, so no separate banding there, no separation. The second one, so we do actually have a little bit, it's kind of hard to see, but there's that yellowish bit up there at the top. It's a little bit different in color from the very bottom, which is a slightly darker green. And then this third one over here, same thing. The yellow is a little bit easier to see there. Yeah, we got some separation there. That's pretty nice. I assume with this one, yeah, it immediately wanted to fall back down. Something might have happened. I know you heard the cat there in the background. He might have made his way in here and knocked it in. Who knows? It could have just been differences. I know that one is a lighter color than the other two. But yeah, we've got some banding. It's pretty nice.